Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. And the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stresses the need to improve quality of indigenously manufactured products to make them competitive and acceptable across the world. Nagaland government decides to comprehensively review on the existing reservations policy. Eastern Naga Students Federation firm on its demand for 45% reservation. And COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in the country crosses 1.77 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has stressed on the need to improve the quality of indigenously manufactured products to make them more competitive and acceptable across the world. He said the government is working with the industries for manufacturing of more user-friendly, affordable, sustainable products having cutting-edge technology. The Prime Minister was speaking today at a webinar of the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade and Niti Aayog on Production-Linked Incentive Scheme. Highlighting the importance of production-linked incentive scheme, Modi said this will create a necessary ecosystem for various industries to boost their production and manufacturing of quality products. He added that the scheme will also enhance the export capabilities of the industries, generate employment and improve income. He said provisions of more than 2 lakh crore rupees have been made in the budget for PLI scheme, and it is expected that it will lead to production of products worth $520 billion in the coming 5 years. Modi has stressed on improving the ease of doing business, reducing the compliance burden, cutting down the logistics costs, and preparing districts as export hubs. Nagaland government has decided to comprehensively review the existing coverage and quantum of reservations for various tribes and regions. Since its inception in 1967 and implementation in 1977, the reservation policy has been a contentious issue over the past decades, which have undergone several changes over the years. Minister of Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue, Nipa Grono, in his introductory speech during the consultative meeting of the Cabinet Subcommittee Working Group with civil society organizations on reservation in government services held at Kohima today said, no policy is perfect and therefore needs to evolve with time, and that the government has decided to review the existing reservation policy. He said currently the reservation policy stands at 37% with 25% earmarked for the 6 Eastern Naga backward tribes and 12% earmarked for other 4 backward tribes. The minister further said that a rooster system was introduced in 2001 to ensure equitable distribution of reservation among the backward tribes. Grono also said the intention of today's meeting was to arrive at some consensus regarding the functioning of the Nagaland Staff Selection Board and the reservation policy of the state. Briefing media persons after the consultative meeting, Minister Nipa Grono said that the meeting was a fruitful discussion with stakeholders who have shared their minds and in line with the government's proposal. He said the views and wisdom of the stakeholders involved is crucial so that we sail smoothly in the near future. Grono also said all have agreed that there should be 1 member from each organization in a working group in order to have a broader understanding and closer study of the reservation policy. Grono further informed that another meeting with the newly incorporated members has been convened on March 20 for early implementation of the policy. The Eastern Naga Students Federation, ENSF, continued to stand firm on its demand for 45% reservation, saying that their demand is justified constitutionally, politically and historically. ENSF President Sepili Sangdam, talking to media persons today, said that they are demanding what is of their rights and not asking from someone's share. He went on to say that the government has jeopardized its agreement made in 2015 to compensate backlog vacancies after recognizing the employment deprivation. Meanwhile, the apex body of the Eastern Nagas, ENPO President Kekong Chim, is also of the view that a reservation policy is not being implemented in the true spirit, though the main intention of the policy is to maintain justice and bring at bar all sections of the Naga society. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan has informed that all types of vehicles will be allowed to ply from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily in the stretch between Chade River Bridge, Patkai Bridge and Kukidalong, with effect from today. He informed that all the commuters and plying vehicles should strictly adhere to all the traffic regulations and maintain a distance of at least 30 meters between vehicles. Sundararajan said the traffic personnel will strictly monitor and facilitate the movement accordingly. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India's culture has always stressed importance on living in harmony with nature. He said the country is moving ahead on its commitments made under the Paris Agreement. Holding a virtual summit with his Swedish counterpart, Stefan Löfven, this afternoon, Modi said, during COVID-19 pandemic, we realized the importance of cooperation at both regional and global level. The Prime Minister said, till now, India has delivered made-in-India vaccines to nearly 50 countries across the globe. He added that India and Sweden can further their relationship in innovation, technology, investment, startups, and research. The Prime Minister also said smart cities, water treatment, waste management, circular economy, smart grids, e-mobility, digital transformation, and several other sectors have potential where the two countries can deepen the partnership. Union Health Ministry today said that 1,80,05,503 people have been vaccinated till now. It said the COVID-19 recovery rate in the country now stands at 97.01%. Till now, 1,08,39,894 people have recovered from COVID-19. The total number of cases is 1,11,73,761, and active cases in the country are now at 1,76,319. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar received a first jab of COVID-19 vaccine today at Dinanath Mangeshkar Hospital in Pune, Maharashtra. In a tweet after getting vaccinated, Javadekar said that the vaccination process is easy and made-in-India vaccines are fully safe. He also appealed to all citizens to get vaccinated as and when they become eligible in the phase-wise vaccination program. Nagaland Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangyapom said that no new positive case or recovery of COVID-19 were reported today in the state. With this, the total confirmed cases remained at 12,210, while 11,951 persons recovered. The number of active cases also stood at 15. A total restriction of traffic movement between Sakrapa and Pulami village area has been imposed from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. starting from today till 31st of March. Deputy Commissioner PEC Razovolia Dozo, in an order, said the restriction is necessitated to facilitate speedy completion of the two-lane construction works of PEC Futsara Road. DC PEC further advised the general public to avoid travelling in the area during the stipulated time for safety. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing norms. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stresses the need to improve quality of indigenously manufactured products to make them competitive and acceptable across the world. Nagaland government decides to comprehensively review on the existing reservation policy. Eastern Naga Students Federation firm on its demand for 45% reservation. And COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in the country crosses 1.77 crore. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.